What's up, everybody? This is your Cosmic Homegirl, and I'm doing a weekly forecast for the week that starts July 28th of 2019. So it's last few days of July and first few days of August. I am so hyped for the month of August, you guys. I don't know about you guys, but oh man, it's just like waiting to exhale, with waiting for July to end because we had the eclipses, we have Mercury retrograde. Mercury's finally going to go direct. Jupiter's going to go direct in August. There's just Leo energy flying all over the place. So we're just going to be strutting with lots more confidence and just more fun energy. Oh my God. Be sure to look out for my August forecast. I will have that coming in the next couple of days for all of us as a collective to just get a preview of what August is going to be like. And also, don't forget to peep my website on the horoscopes page where you can purchase a horoscope for your sign for the month of August 2019. If you want to know how it affects your sun, moon, or rising signs. Rising sign is the most accurate. Sun sign is second and moon sign is third. Moon is more like your emotional perspective from things, how you're going to be feeling in that month. So if you want to know those for the month of August for yourself, they're only $3.33 on my website, indigomoonastrology.com, on the horoscopes page. So check those out for August. I promise you guys, it's so much better of a month. It's such a freaking relief. Let me tell you, July has been insane for me. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to clean up the messes of July. It's been crazy. I can't tell you guys everything, but you guys already know. One thing I told you guys about is I was in like a car accident. It wasn't too major, but still it did cause some other things to go wrong in life. And just the eclipses brought so much insight into things. It brought some clarity, but also brought some craziness. Mercury retrograde, same thing. Insight into things, but some craziness too. That I can't wait for it to all be over. So anyway, don't forget to check out August General coming in the next couple days for all of us, and August for your sign on my website. What's going on this week though? What's cracking? What's going down? What's the cosmic weather? What is the energy like in the air? Well, first of all, I'm just really exhaling a sigh of relief, just looking forward to August. So we have the sun in a square aspect to Uranus this week. Also, we have Venus. Venus just entered Leo. Venus is, she's chilling in the sign of Leo. She's going to be, Venus is conjunct the sun, and Venus will be, this is just a sneak preview into August, actually. Venus will be in conjunction with the sun the whole entire month. Beautiful. And I know there's some other methods of astrology that say, oh, this is a bad omen. Venus is being burned by the sun. She can't be quite seen as clearly and experienced and felt quite clearly when she's next to the sun. I understand that concept too. But sun conjunct Venus energy, I have this and I know people with it, and there are positives to it. Like I'm talking about in our natal charts, there are positives to it. I'm not talking necessarily about me. I'm very self-critical, but I know some sun conjunct Venus people, especially men with sun conjunct Venus. Oh my God, they're so gorgeous. So they're so beautiful, like very handsome. It like softens the sun, like, I don't know. But sun conjunct Venus in the air, it's just a lot of Venusian energy is being bestowed upon us. Venus is being highlighted in a way. So I'm going to be loving this. I don't know about you guys, but this is going to activate sun conjunct Venus in my own chart. Actually, it'll square mine. But anyway, we ain't doing a reading for me. Let's talk about everybody else, all of us. How is this energy affecting us? Well, sun conjunct Venus, but also it's squaring Uranus. Uranus is a bringer of great change, of things that are unexpected, things that you don't expect. Woo! It's already been bringing it, let me tell you. But things that you do not expect, surprises that are shocking and like out of nowhere. What? Oh my gosh. And this is Leo energy, which is all about drama, so hopefully nobody goes through any shocking, crazy drama. There's already been enough of that going around in the month of July, you guys. Oh my gosh, but it can bring it though. I'm going to be honest. The sun square Uranus can bring nervous energy. It's excitement. It's buzzing energy. It rules electricity. So it can bring a buzz, a constant buzz of energy that's being beamed down upon us, like with the sun and a square to it. Anxiety. Some people could be feeling anxiety, especially the fixed signs, which are Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This can be causing like T squares with any of your planets in these signs, or if you have energy in any of those signs, the other fixed signs, you could be feeling a lot of anxiousness and nervousness, but also that feeling can make you, it's motivating you to make some moves in some ways though, because fixed energy can be very stagnant, very stubborn. It doesn't want to move. And then when we've got Uranus in the mix, it's like, bzz, come on, like I'm going to send electric surges and shocks towards you to buzz you with, to make you get up and make a move. Like Bernie Mac. Well, bust a move then. I don't know if you guys have seen Bernie Mac stand up. I love him. May he RIP. He was so funny. But yeah, it's like, that's what Uranus is saying. Well, bust a move then. Like, come on, like get up and move. With the sun, it aspecting the sun. And also Venus and Uranus. Venus is love and relationships, enjoyment, harmony and balance. It can cause some disruptions in harmony and balance between people. Venus square Uranus, yes. But also it can bring some unexpected surprises in love and relationships. Sometimes it could be an unexpected breakup. It's just like, you know what? I need to break free. Like Uranus, I always say Uranus's energy makes you itchy and twitchy. And my homegirl Apollonia, the astrology lady, says Uranus, it rules outbreaks. And it does. It can literally rule that, outbreaks happening of things. But it makes you feel like you're about to break out in hives or something. Like if something doesn't change. So with Venus things, love usually, it can make people feel like, you know what, I just need to break free and I need to be freed of this energy that's tying me down. Uranus is about liberation. So some people can be liberating themselves from relationships and love situations this week that they feel like have been tying them down. A lot of people are feeling that. But it can also bring the opposite though. Like lightning striking, you never know when it's going to strike. Venus and Uranus can bring a sudden person into your life that you never expected to be attracted to or to even show up. A sudden, like maybe even somebody that you've known, but it's like I've never really talked to them or whatever, and they just pop up. Yo, what's up? I've had this happen before with the Venus and Uranus transit, and it was absolutely insane, unexpected, but a lot of fun, I must say. Tons of fun. So much fun. But sometimes, not always 100% of the time, but a lot of times with the Venus and Uranus hard aspect, even like a good aspect, with Venus and Uranus combined in any type of way, as quickly as things spark up is as quickly as they can die down. Unless you look at the two individual people's charts and there's like these bonding factors. It could be that just under a Venus and Uranus transit you meet somebody and it's like, oh, holy you know what I mean? Like I wasn't expecting this, but there's still like a bond there that keeps you guys together. It's just you happen to meet under odd circumstances out of the blue. That's Venus and Uranus. Okay, when it comes to money, which Venus rules, maybe there could be some sudden losses. Hopefully not. Knock on some wood. You know what I mean? Losses or gains all of a sudden, surprisingly, of money or some sort of material things. Maybe you find something, walking down the street, you find a diamond ring that somebody dropped, or, you find a wad of cash, or, some stuff like that can happen. With Venus and Uranus squaring each other. But maybe it's like, there's some kind of catch to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a square. It's a challenge. But yeah, excitement, Venus and Uranus, nervousness, anxiety, yeah, especially for the fixed signs, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm a fixed sign. I have a fixed cross in my chart. I I have my ascendant in Scorpio. I have my north and south nodes, early degrees of Aquarius and Leo. And then I've got Mars in early degrees of Taurus, and then a whole slew of planets in Taurus. So I'm very fixed, and Uranus and anything else in any of the fixed signs is like, give me hella anxiety. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But, we can all do things to calm that down. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing okay out there, no matter what sign you are. If you're feeling anxious, nervous, just know that this energy will pass. It'll keep continuing to progress throughout the week and moving away. Okay. So we get to the 30th. Let's talk about the 30th of July. The moon is in Cancer. The moon is in Cancer for a few days. The 28th, 29th, 30th. We have the moon in Cancer until the 31st. So very emo. Very emotional because Mercury is still in Cancer. Mercury is coming to a stop. It's coming to a standstill. 24 degrees of Cancer. And what's interesting is the last eclipse that we had, the full moon eclipse in Capricorn. But see, we're talking about it being in Capricorn because that's the lunar part of it. It's a lunar eclipse, full moon, which involves the sun and the moon. So the sun part of that last eclipse was in Cancer at 24 degrees. Mercury is back at that point. So anything that eclipse was to bring to you, especially wherever Cancer is in your own chart, Mercury is highlighting that. Mercury is bringing it back up again. Okay, so it's like looking at it at a standstill and from a different perspective, like, oh, I see this clearly now, So the moon being in Cancer on the 30th is going to heighten those emotions. And Mercury in Cancer in general is very remember the time-esque. It's very much about going back over memories of the past, especially emotional ones tied to family or people that are very close to your heart. Just memories that really trigger a lot of emotion. And then the moon is here too. The moon rules the sign of Cancer. It's in its home sign. It's like carrying all these memories and all this stuff. Like, oh, it's highly emotional. And then it's in a trine to Neptune. Neptune is also a very emotional and intuitive planet. So a lot of people could be like daydreaming, like going back over memories and daydreaming about them under this energy, Mercury is in an opposition to Pluto as it's retrograde and coming to a standstill. So that could still be like some intense feelings, maybe a little bit of obsession, because Mercury is looking at Pluto. So it's looking at Pluto things, which are like hidden, if someone's hidden, you're curious about them, you want to investigate, stuff like that. But yeah, this is emotional energy. But check it out though. Yeah, Mercury is at the eclipse point. Mercury is also retrograde back to 24 degrees. Now, the last time it was here in these degrees, it was around the 20th, 21st of June. So if you have the memory and the attention span to remember back a little over a month ago, what was going on at that time, Mercury is like bringing those things back up. Okay. But from a different perspective. Mercury will be hanging out at this 24th degree for a minute because it goes back at 23 point something degrees, whatever. And then it goes forward again. Let's take a look. Let's see. So we are here. Mercury, 24. It's 24 degrees, 27, 28, 29, 30th. It goes back here, 23:59. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be hanging around these degrees for like a good week. Okay. And this is looking at what went on June 20th and 21st, like around that time, looking at it from a different perspective. So what was going on during that time, you guys? I don't know. I'll have to go back in my journal and and see like what's, what am I supposed to be reviewing and everything. But it'll hit that point again. Okay. It's hitting that point again. So bringing some things back up if you can recall and remember. So that's what's interesting about the 30th. Now we get to the 31st of July. What is cracking on this day? There's a lot. Okay. First of all, the moon moves into Leo. I think it's like really early in the morning. You know what? Instead of moving the little thingy back, let's take a look. at the ephemeris. The moon goes into Leo. Let's see. It goes into Leo. Okay, here, the 31st. Okay, so in the morning, in the US. Okay, it's in the afternoon in the eastern part of the world. So, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, West Coast US time, Pacific time. Okay, so yeah, it goes into Leo in the morning. And we have a new moon in Leo that's building up throughout the day. It's developing. It's already going into effect. And then at night, 11 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Isn't that interesting? 11. It's one of those angel numbers, man. Those numbers are no joke. I'm telling you guys. Maybe I'll do a little video or something on them one day. I know I've been promising you guys so many videos, but let me just tell you, life has thrown me the craziest stuff, just the heaviest stuff, and then so like there's a lot of times fun videos have to kind of go on the back burner. Okay, and I'm trying to keep up with the forecast for you guys and stuff, but I did post something on my Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm on there, on and off of Twitter here and there. I posted something about the angel numbers. They are no joke, but I would like to tell some stories though about seeing the numbers and what experiences they've brought to me, and hear you guys' stories too. But anyway, 11 p.m. Eastern or 8:11 p.m. Pacific time in the US is the new moon in Leo. So the moon going into Leo, hallelujah, it shifts out of Cancer, which is super emotional, and goes into Leo, joins Venus, joins the sun, joins Mars. We'll have a Leo stellium starting that day. Mercury's still dragging behind in Cancer, but guess what? Mercury's going to go direct. It's going to go direct on the 31st of July. So it looks like the early evening here in the US, Pacific time, it's going to go direct. See, when it's no longer red on this website, that's when it's not retrograde anymore. But anyway, so yeah, we've got Mercury going direct. We've got moon in Leo, new moon in Leo. It's going to be, there's a lot of fire in the air, so people can be very sassy, very bossy, very demanding, putting their hand on their hip and demanding what they deserve. That's very Leo energy. But it's a lot of fire. So hey, I'm just letting you guys know, fire signs, you guys are going to be super hyped. You're going to be within your element, but you guys can kind of be a little too off the chain on that day, like showing off with all the Leo energy. I'm pretty sure driving around, we're going to hear people with the cars that go like all loud and stuff unnecessarily, doing more of that, showing off. This actually is really good energy for performing. If you are a performer in any type of way on the stage, if you're an actor, you perform in plays, if you're a dancer, if you're a mortal, if you're any of that, this is about performance, showing off your skills, with confidence. So, or even if you don't do any performing arts, you're just going to be very confident on this day with all this Leo energy in the mix. Okay, it's very beautiful energy. I'm so hyped for it. I just hope nobody is going to have super extra attitude, because no thank you. Okay, I'm Venus ruled. I like things to be calm, peaceful. We don't need the attitudes all over the room, people. Okay. But yeah, so much Leo stellium in the sky. Isn't that beautiful? So wear your hair in a very fierce do. You know what I'm saying? Or if you wear wigs or whatever you wear on your head that resembles hair. Okay. Make it big, make a statement, make it fly fresh. That's a good day to go get a haircut. A new moon in Leo. Actually, I think the rule is when the moon is growing in a sign, that's a good time to get a haircut if you like your hair to grow. If it's a new moon, it's a decreasing energy, so it's not good to get a haircut if you want your hair to grow long. When it's a decreasing moon, it's a moon that's forming a new moon, it's disappeared in the sky. We can't like physically literally see the moon when it's a new moon. We can't see it, it's dark. So once it's growing again in a sign, meaning you see it like starting to form the full moon, that's the better time to get a haircut. Okay. That's something actually I think I learned from Astrolata on her old school videos. I've been following her since the beginning. I love her so much, and she's actually a Leo moon. I think I learned that from her videos. So go back and see her old school videos, you guys. She's got a lot of good, like a good library. I learned so much astrology from her. And yeah, I already said that she's a Leo moon. So hopefully her lunar return is good. I'll have to catch up with her soon. But anyway, yes, a lot of Leo energy in the air. The new moon in Leo. So like I said, it's like, early evening. Yeah, because it's at 8 degrees of Leo. So the new moon in Leo, pretty much, Venus is in a conjunction with the moon. Mars is in the same sign, but it's not like by degree, it's not a conjunction, at least not in my book. But Venus is very close. Okay. So that means that this new moon, the newness, it carries the energy of Venus with it too. But also it's in a square aspect to Uranus, which means something exciting can happen. It could be very dramatic though. But there's like surprises and there's all of a sudden shocking things that go on. So Leo, oh my gosh, just watch the celebrity world at this time and YouTuber world, because they're the new celebrities, social media stars, whatever. There could be some shocking celebrity revelations under this Leo moon. I'm telling you, it's just set up for that. Anybody that that's in the public eye, they can have some shocking things go on. But for all of us as a collective, Leo energy is about shining, literally, because it's ruled by the sun, and inspiring others, leadership, but not like in a brash way, but it's like you just shine. You're just you, and you're just dope, and you're just the shit, so other people see that and they follow you because they're inspired by you. Leo energy is about that, but it's also encouragement to others, like, hey, you can get your shine on, you're dope, you're this, you're that, complimenting others and making them feel confident in their abilities, in their talents and whatever. And so it's not just about prancing around. And I did post something on my Instagram. I haven't been on my Instagram in a minute, you guys. I've been really focusing on some personal life stuff and keeping up with work, But I will be back on there soon, regularly, I promise. I know I take breaks from Instagram a lot of times. Sometimes I'm on there and I'm in full effect posting stuff for you guys, and then like I take a hiatus. Sometimes I take the app off of my phone because there's just so much that I have to deal with, that I have to do that for a little bit. But I posted something about Leo season and it being not just about you wearing your crown, like give your friends the crown, give your homies, whoever's close to you, hand them the crown and be like, here, I'm going to let you shine. I want to see you shine too. So it's about that as well. So the new moon in Leo could be carrying some of that with it, because also Venus is here, which is about beauty, aesthetics, enjoyment, art, relationships, and enjoying good company of people and having fun and celebration. Leo is about celebrations. It's a celebration. Haha. Rick James. It's a celebration. Yes. It's celebratory energy. It's about parties and fun and excitement and, enjoyment is Leo energy anyway. It's like being a kid who's excited on Christmas Day, being a kid that's excited to see, or not even a kid, but Leo does rule children and childlike fun and childlike energy. What the hell's going on out there? I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh, geez. Anyway, but it is about being excited. What excites you? Leo rules the heart and the heart chakra. Like what gets your heart like jumping, in like a good way over good stuff. And Venus is in things that we enjoy. So there is some energy of that, but it's also, like I said, square Uranus. Expect the unexpected, y'all. Expect the unexpected with this new moon. But I hope it brings some good blessings to everybody. Leo energy is very generous, very joyful in nature. So hopefully it brings some of that stuff. Okay. So Mercury goes direct. It goes direct on the 31st. But I always tell you guys, I don't care what people be posting out there. Okay. Don't think that this is the day to celebrate and jump for joy. I mean, you could do it, but it doesn't mean that we're in the clear yet. Mercury still has to keep moving direct out of the shadow period. The shadow period, let me break it down for you guys in astrology nerd language. What it pretty much means is this. Mercury went retrograde at 4 degrees of Leo. Okay, so not until it gets back to and passes 4 degrees of Leo again will it count as being out of shadow period. Shadow period means it's going back over the degrees and the sign that it was retrograde in, actively retrograde. Okay, so once it's out of there, bam, it's counted as being fully direct and in full effect. So that means past 4 degrees, which is what? The 15th, 16th of August. That's when that's hallelujah time for real. But until then, things are still going to be shaky. You're still going to find there's electrical problems, there's car issues, there's communication issues, there's lost files, lost emails, lost messages, your phone acting stupid. Like things like that will still go on from now until mid-August. Okay, but it's the time to get things right though. It's the time to get things right because remember, like I said, we're going back over this point again for the 3rd time. As far as like these degrees of Mercury in Cancer, yeah, we're going back for the 3rd freaking time. This is the first time in June, then the second time here in July, and then we're going back over this stuff again in August for just a little bit. Okay, so we're looking at things from a different perspective with a quote unquote new set of eyes, different set of eyes, so we're seeing things differently, but it's the same stuff, right? So not until it's fully clear and it's in uncharted territories in the sign of Leo, that's when we're clear to go through with contracts, agreements. You'll start finding all the lost messages and emails and material things you lost and all that stuff will come out in the wash, as they say, come out in the clear at this point. Okay, but yes, on the 31st, let's go back. 31st, Mercury goes direct in Cancer. Okay, now let's talk about this. We talked about the new moon in Leo. Okay. So on the 2nd, so the moon continues to move through the sign of Leo over the next couple days. So the 31st, August 1st, moon in Leo, beautiful energy. It will come into a conjunction with Mars on August 1st. So just know that Leos are going to be off the chain that day. Okay. Off the chain. Probably super bossy. Oh my God. What about this? And I am the king. You don't know who I am. Like Leos will really be on their stuff. And Leos, if you're listening, come on now, please. On this day, we know your energy is so strong in the air. You can do things to get things done, but you ain't got to do all the extra. And I know Leo not be extra. How is that? That's like asking a lot. But please, can you guys, oh my God, can you guys not do super extra unnecessary things on that day to just go off on people about unnecessary things, like blow things out of proportion? Please, Leos, please don't do it. But this energy is great for, once again, performance, feeling confident in yourself and just taking action to get what you want in a fierce way. Lots of fierceness in the air. So let's look at August 2nd. On this day, this is Venus square. Hold up, I gotta go back. Let's go back into time. So it's in the more so in the morning time. Maybe it's like counted as being August 1st or whatever's. But yeah, it's like early in the morning that it's exact, whatever. But throughout the day, this energy is still potent. Okay, so let's say August 1st and 2nd. This is the exact square of Venus and Uranus. August 2nd. What day of the week is that? Is that Friday? Oh my gosh, it's a Friday. So this weekend, you guys, there's some crazy energy in the air to where you really can have some unexpected things happen when it comes to love. You can hear from somebody out of the blue, whether they're new, they're old, they're coming back, they're whatever. You can hear from somebody. You can have an unexpected meeting of someone, falling for someone very fast. Lots of stuff like that with Venus and Uranus square. All the things I talked about in the beginning, it's super duper potent, in full effect on the 1st and 2nd of August. So just keep that in mind. And then this energy carries throughout the weekend. It starts to dissipate and fade off a little bit as far as the strength of the aspect, but just believe it's still in effect, okay? So the moon, it shifts into Virgo. It shifts into Virgo on the 2nd. Okay. Moon in Virgo. Yeah, like in the morning here in the US. Afternoon in the eastern part of the world, afternoon or evening. Moon in Virgo. So, oh my gosh. Moon in Virgo days are great. Now, you see, Moon in Virgo days, and then the moon is in Virgo, I think throughout the whole rest of the weekend. I want to say through the weekend. Yeah. Through the majority of the weekend. The moon is in Virgo. Not super partying energy. We've got a Leo stellium in the house in full effect. Venus now, the sun and Mars all in Leo. So this is good energy for partying, celebrating, doing fun stuff, showing off. Okay. Very good energy for that. But then we've got the moon in Virgo, which can be more workaholic energy. What this is good for is having the confidence to push forward with any type of work that you have to do. It doesn't matter what type of work it is. It doesn't have to be creative or whatever. Whatever you gotta do, you'll be like, I'm gonna do it. I'm confident in what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do it with pizzazz and some flair added to it with the Leo energy. So you could be cleaning the house, but while you're cleaning the house, you're vacuuming, you're dancing. You know what I mean? You're practicing your little moves. You're like Turbo on the movie Breakin'. If you guys remember that scene with the broom, you'll be sweeping the floor like that. I used to always try to sweep the floor. Even sometimes to this day, if I ever sweep a floor, I always have to do the Turbo scene in Breakin'. Is it Breakin' 1? Yeah, Breakin', the first Breakin' movie, where he's got the broom. It's like the Tour de France song. Like, oh my God, I love it so much. I don't know, does anybody else try to sweep the floor like that, or are you guys all too young that are listening to know what the hell I'm talking about? But yeah, maybe you'll be cleaning and dancing while you're cleaning up with whatever music you listen to, whatever era, whatever dances, doesn't matter. You're doing it with flair and pizzazz because of the Leo energy. This could be being a perfectionist about your creative skills or showing off, performing, but you're a perfectionist about it. You maybe get a little shy because you're like, I don't think I have it down the way that I want to, This could be perfecting a craft, any type of craft, especially the creative stuff with it being a Leo. Yes. But, okay. So the moon is in Virgo. Moon and Virgo days are good for cleaning, organizing. These are days to where the Virgo energy is just like, oh, the Virgo of it all in the air. Oh my God. I say it like that because I have a house full of Virgos, and they are really on their Virgo-ness when the moon is in Virgo. I hear all kinds of cleaning and slamming things around and complaining, and it's just, oh my God. And then cats and coffee machines, coffee makers. Oh my God. The Virgo of it all. But yeah, so these are days that are good, though, for cleaning, organizing, being more detailed and thorough with everything and anything, going over paperwork. And, you have the patience for stuff like that on Moon and Virgo days. So some people may be in a party mood. Some people may be like, yay, woohoo, party time. Okay, now let me go back home because my cabinets need to be organized and alphabetized, So some people may be like, yeah, I feel like I want to go out and I want to party, woo. But you know what? Them dishes are calling me, my closet, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be organized and color coordinated. I think I may just have a little fun doing that instead of going out. So some people may be in that mood. Okay, so that's the moon in Virgo, pretty much the rest of the weekend. Until August 4th. So in the morning, we have the moon switching into Libra. Throughout the weekend, like I said, we still have that Venus and Uranus square in full effect, the Sun and Uranus square in full effect, bringing unexpected things and maybe some anxiety still, especially to the fixed signs. So just keep that in mind. We still have Mars progressing in the sign of Leo. It's not really making major aspects to anything significant, except it is making a trine aspect to Jupiter still, but that's a lingering influence that we're feeling. But the moon goes into Libra. It's in Libra for the rest of the day. It's in Libra through the 6th of August. Moon in Libra. Libra is a sign of balance, harmony, relationships. compromises, contracts, and agreements. So good day for going over stuff like that. It's very agreeable energy. Can't we all just get along? Yeah, that's Libra right there. Libra doesn't like conflict, so it's a day to where, you know, people will just try to be a little bit more chill and understanding of others, hopefully, especially with all this dang fire in the air, which I love this beautiful Leo stellium. But like I said, some people could be off the chain, like bossy, demanding, and commanding with this energy. But Leo and Libra together is very beautiful. Libra is ruled by Venus, and it is about things that are aesthetically pleasing. It's about art, dance, you know, design, like very beautiful stuff, right? And Leo is very creative. And like I said, it rules like performances. So this could be a really good day if you have any like creative stuff to do. If you are a dancer, octa, stage ballet dancer, or any of that stuff, stage performer, or even a street performer, it doesn't matter. Like, it's a good day for stuff like that. This moon in Libra is a sign of relationships. So this could be a day where people are kind of craving partnership a little bit more. They're like, oh, I gotta run to the store real quick, but I kind of wish I had somebody to roll with me, and you know, to talk to, have a little conversation, ask them, what do you think about this? Do you think I should buy that? Moon and Libra days are, you kind of want to boo thing, and then all this romantic, affectionate, wild Leo energy, Venus, Mars, the Sun. Ooh, I really hope a lot of you guys, if that's the type of energy you want and you crave, that you get it, okay? And you can be this, as well as you can be this and maybe receive it back to you with all of this Leo energy. It's very romantic. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, that's this week, guys. A little bit of crazy in the air, a little bit of surprises and shocks, and maybe some drama. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm knocking on wood. I don't need any more drama in my life. I don't know about you guys. I'm just about to go put on Mary J. Blige's No More Drama song, because that's the theme song of the moment, let me tell you. But yeah, so this week is pretty decent. New moon in Leo doesn't have horrible aspects. The square to Uranus can just bring a surprising change you didn't expect. But it's good. It's good energy. It's good energy this week. Kicking off the month with all the Leo stuff. I'm loving it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, especially if you listen all the way through, because you know your girl can talk. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will be the month of August overview for all of us, for all the signs. Don't forget to check out my website. The link is below to where you can get a horoscope video for your sign. I go more in depth and in detail about the month of August and what the new moons, the full moons, and everything that's going on, what it brings to each sign. So if you want to know my take on that, my insights, then go to my website for that. Other than that, you guys, you know, you can follow me on social media. I will be back from a little hiatus again, hopefully soon. Things are just so up and down and unpredictable. Uranus is in Taurus, and I have Mars, my 7th house cusp, my Sun, my Mercury, my Venus, my Chiron, all sandwiched together in Taurus. So extreme ups and downs that are unexpected. That's my middle name right now. Okay. And will be until 2026-ish. So cross your fingers for your girl. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good week. Peace.